and welcome to the stage, Grace Barnes.
I'm Grace, and when I was 16, I became disabled. Being a disabled woman is confusing because of our lack of visibility in TV, film, politics. We're not aware of the huge diversity of disabled women's experiences, so we often understand them based on stereotypes. Disability is associated with being incompetent and childlike, and sexual stereotypes involve being asexual. On the other hand, sexual stereotypes of able-bodied women include being sexually active and usually heterosexual, monogamous, with a nuclear family. These coercive stereotypes can pull us in one or another direction. I'm usually seen as able-bodied, but when I'm in hospital, being fed through a tube with my colostomy hanging out, I'm viewed very differently. I know that how other people see you can shape your choices and how you see yourself. But because this is often unconscious, research is needed into the pervasiveness of stereotypes and the harm this causes, especially by people with power to shape law, policy, and human rights. My project, funded by Research Ireland, will ask whether judges in the European Court of Human Rights understand disabled women based on these two archetypes. In Tuszans v. Poland, a disabled woman was unable to access a therapeutic abortion. She's not described as a disabled woman. She's described as a pregnant woman. And in the 3,000-word majority opinion, her disability is referenced once. In ICV Romania, a woman with an intellectual disability had been sexually assaulted. Her disability is referenced throughout the judgment, and it's essentially linked to her vulnerability and her need to be protected. The judges decided there should have been a focus on the validity of her consent to sexual acts, so her ability to consent, rather than the fact that she stated she did not. This strips her of her sexuality. So when a woman's sexuality is significantly visible through the presence of pregnancy and partners, she's constructed as not disabled. And when a woman's disability is made significantly visible, this is linked to vulnerability and an inability to consent. This is in part why, in at least 13 European countries, forced sterilization of disabled women is legal, justified on the basis that they need to be protected from sex. I have identified the integration of stereotypes into legal reasoning. Next, I'm going to conduct interviews with disabled women, their lawyers, and judges. I and my advisory group of 8 other disabled women will produce materials for human rights institutions on the operation of stereotypes in the court and the harm this causes disabled women, to increase the visibility of disabled women's experiences so that case law can achieve justice for all disabled women by positively constructing us as sexually autonomous, unlike current case law, which passively depends on stereotypes. Thank you.